So that was, of course, only the palest reflection of the reality that was Molly's once.
It's much better, yes.
True.
And this is when you're practicing half a world apart.
Practicing.
Oh, okay. That's a silly concept.
We met, and we sorted out a set list.
You should see the
Yeah,
score
so-
there on the. Look at that.
You guys play
This is-
really
this is-
well
this is-
together, right?
Yeah, we have played together quite a lot.
Yeah.
But we're also good listeners, which helps. Oh, right. I wonder if I can remember how this one goes. I think so. I think I have played it, but the last time was with you at the previous gig.
You just put all the memory on ice and then try and defrost it each
Pretty
time.
much like that. It really is pretty much like that. So we're going to do... see, there are two kinds of tunes we basically do. And one of them are reels, which is what we just did. And they're the ones that go dubba 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 dubby 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 all the night through. And the other sort are jigs, which go diddly 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 diddly, which is why this is called diddly music. So we're going to do one of the other sort now, which is a set of 3 jigs. The first one is called The Lark on the Strand. 4 sections, isn't it?
It is.
Coming back to me. Then The Sheep in the Boat. Sheep.
Yes, yes.
Of course.
This
Yes,
is the
the
animal
Sheep in
section.
the Boat. This is quite a tragic tune. It's as sad as it sounds. I mean, it sounds, the name's quite cheerful, but actually it isn't. But the story is that apparently the sheep put its foot through the bottom of the boat, with disastrous consequences for the boat and the people who were on board.
Oh dear.
But that's all right, because we'll finish with something happy called The Rose in the Heather, which is a tune I've always associated with James. I hope you can remember how to play it.
Yeah.
Your fingers will remember when you get it.
Yes. Right, how are we going to start? See what happens.
Oh no!
Yeah, I think it's
Oh no, it's me mucking around.
It's
now.
you mucking around.
Yeah, to a couple of reels. So I'll go from well, you'll definitely know the first tune, and then I'll go into a reel.
Is it Happy Birthday?
Yeah, that's right.
Which is now out of copyright.
Yes,
And,
exactly.
is it now?
It is, yes.
Oh, right.
Big news.
Okay, right. Oh, well,
Yes, a
we'll
major
save some
income
money.
stream.
The tune,
for-
might not be, the tune might not be. The tune might still be copyright.
Mm.
Well, Happy Birthday
Yeah.
is just out of
No,
copyright.
no. They've decided it's not copyright.
Yeah.
Copyright. Yeah. Anyway. Say it slow.
Yeah.
So someone was trying to claim the rights to it.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's quite recent, isn't it?
30s.
Yeah.
Oh, except they discovered a version that went back to the 20s. It was now in public domain, you see, which is why it now.
Right.
Yes. Anyway.
And then I'll go into a couple of reels called The Reconciliation and Money Musk. Don't know where the first one comes from, but the second one is a Nathaniel Gow tune, so it's an 18th century Scottish reel. So.
James and I made our own is this
Yeah.
one.
True.
It's a set of 3 polkas. First one, which is called the Lakes of Sligo. The second of which is the top of Mayol. I've never seen either of those places. Or in fact Ballydesmond. The third one is the Ballydesmond polka. And I can assure you the first one is a lot harder to learn than it sounds. It's just goes in the wrong direction at the wrong time. But we got it in the end.
That's what Dave always says. Jonathan always goes in the wrong direction.
Hang on, I'll just divest myself.
More.
Oh.
Yes, like the river flowing. It goes in the wrong direction
Yes.
at the wrong time.
So, it is the right set, isn't it?
Yep.
Good.
3 or 2.
No, we should do this in 2, I think. Oh, 3, I think, yeah. You start and I'll follow. seamless transition. You know, it's the transition period when we're sort of playing one tune and sort of playing the next tune, and
Just ease.
yeah,
right in.
grandparenting sort of
Before
process.
you know it, we're playing the third tune.
Exactly, exactly. Oh, right.
Carolyn's Cup.
Right. That's not Carolyn's Cap, which is a totally different. You're an F, aren't you?
Yeah.
Maybe I should be too.
Yeah.
in front of the Oprah audience that we have gathered in the studio. And that confession is, I'm afraid, I've been unfaithful to you. One or two of you others may know that I've been part of a duo with a fabulous singer from Madagascar by the name of Lala Simpson, who specialises in French chanson. So I'm the accordion half and she's the vocal half of this duo. I think we've even got a name, but I forgot what it is. It's relatively new. So we've had a few concerts together, and in the gap between the last rehearsal and the first concert, I was just hoofing around in the church and amusing myself and thought, wouldn't it be nice if I could write a tune? Because I had a little solo slot on the accordion and I had no idea what I was going to do, so I thought, okay, I'll make a tune. So I did. So I'm going to start with a little waltz in a vaguely Frenchified manner that you can't decide whether it's happy or whether it's sad. You can tell me afterwards. And if I can get smoothly into it, which I strongly doubt, I'll go on to, this is one of those absent friends things. How long ago is it now, James? Was it 2 years ago that we were down in Blenheim on a very hot day at the wedding
Oh, Founder and Ruth.
of two very good
3
friends.
years ago?
3 years ago now, yes, I knew it was longer than I thought. And there was a tune I wrote for them, Mr. and Mrs. James, which I will attempt to go into. So if I get that far, this is for you, Ruth and Andrew. see, I see.
What's next?
Yes, we're going to go all classy now
Oh,
with a spot of chamber music
oh
Yes.
yeah, yeah, true.
for your
Yeah.
cultured delectation. We thought this might be a fun thing to do. So there's a little duet, originally a flute duet, which James is going to play on his fiddle flute, and I'm going to play on my accordion flute. By
You might even have a
Jean-Baptiste.
flute button on there.
That's true. No, I've only got my oboe button. I'm afraid I'll use that one. This is by Jean-Baptiste de Gand, who was a very popular composer of relatively easy chamber music. That's why he was so popular. There's what was said for that. Yes, unlike Bach, who wrote stonkingly difficult stuff and was correspondingly less popular, for good reason. I start this one, don't I?
Yep.
Yes. That means I'm on top. Very good. Now, 1, 2, 1, 2. And one more tune for this.
One more tune.
Yes, and then we're
Yeah.
going to have a drink or
You can sort of
something.
see,
Learned in the wrong key. The middle tune, by the way, is one of mine, also for another absent friend, Rennie Pearson, who is over going and being brilliant, I assume, in Canada. We hope he's back soon. But this was a tune I wrote for, what was it, about his 6th, 7th, 10th birthday. I mean, he could already play better than us, but
Yeah.
a few years back. That was the second tune. The first one is called The Mill House, and the last one is called Frank's Reel.
To each.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to take a break and.
According to
Seamless finish.
Sorry.
Where does the accordion stop and the piano start?
Exactly. No, it's just something that occurred to me at that moment, and
Yes.
I still remember all those years ago, James. You turned up at the session and you just played classical music at that stage.
Yeah,
yes,
well,
he was second violin.
after the flight of the Earls in the 18th century, when the Irish Earls ran away from Ireland and went to
France
Napoleon
mostly.
and
Yeah.
the people.
Anybody who was fighting the British, basically.
Yeah.
Yes, they were friends of the Irish,
Haven't
weren't
changed.
they? Yeah.
And
You
then,
won,
yes, it's a slow air with 3 parts, which is quite unusual because they usually only have 2. And it, the third part is really unusual. It's got this incredible run of falling notes, which you often get in a sort of lament, but this has about 17 of them all in a row, so it's
It's
quite
been
unusual.
really sad.
Yeah, it's very sad. Yeah. So yes, this is the Wild Geese.
going a bit further north for
Yeah.
the next tune. Josephine's Dop Vals. I think that's a christening waltz from Denmark, if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
Yes. It's a tune we like, so we're going to play it. And then we're going to go into a tune called Young Jim. This is the young Jim in question.
Yeah.
It was a hornpipe written for you, was it?
Gosh, it's 10 years old.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
For a party, an auspicious party,
Yeah.
on a
10
significant.
years in about 1 week. Oh,
Right.
that tune. So, so right.
Well, shall I start?
Josephines or 3 times.
We'll see how we feel, because it's not very long.
Yes, we'll just see how we feel about
Exactly,
paints as
that's
well. So- Yeah.
I'll follow you and you follow me.
Yeah,
Shall I start,
exactly.
Josephine's?
You
just for a
start,
change?
yeah.
Thank
going, Jim.
Happy birthday, or about a week ago. Scandinavian tradition. The first one is now known as the Sea Serpent Polska, on account of a role it had in a play that James was involved in called Silent Cannon Fire, where he and a friend of his, Owen, in Cambridge, improvised essentially a score from the mostly Irish tunes that they knew. So you can buy the soundtrack to this silent play. Unfortunately, James didn't bring
James
any.
forgot to bring it.
James forgot to bring any. But if you see him afterwards, I'm sure he'll tell you how he could fix you up with one, because there are some left, aren't there? They're a very fine-looking object, and fine to listen to as well. One of the other CDs that we should thrust upon you, although it doesn't actually exist yet as a product, though it does exist as a master CD. Now we've got that far. Is a recording that Bernard and James and I did
Years ago.
Was it last year?
No, it was longer
Okay.
ago than that.
Longer ago than that.
Yeah.
So this almost exists, and some of the tunes we play tonight are on that. Third CD is one that is in the works even as we speak. The choir that I conduct is called the Festival Singers, and they're launching their CD on the 1st of November at Island Bay Presbyterian Church. It just contains music by me, great big choral lumps and that sort of thing. And in the final movement of one of these big pieces occurs the second polska. So you can buy So one of these CDs exists but is not here. Two other CDs don't exist but will shortly. So that's the best CD plug we can manage, I'm afraid.
And one of them is even having a launch party.
That's right. You can come to the launch. There'll be wine,
Ah, right.
Yeah.
So watch this space.
a beer if. Oh, this is called the Sea Serpent Polska because.
Because it's the scene in the play where the sea monster comes and nearly eats the hero and heroine.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yes. and his book of tunes actually still survives, so we know what he played when he fiddled. Anyway, so he wrote this song as I was thinking about my parents and their marriage. I was realising actually how little I knew about them, and in particular how little I knew about their love for each other, that was an aspect of their life that was forever ever closed to me, in a sense. It was private to them. And so I came across these words, and the words of the chorus are, "Love is a secret, like a bird in a shell, like a rose ere it blossom, all unseen will it dwell." And then I have to sing it twice to make the tune work. Let's see if I can remember how it goes. I'm pretty sure the song is not longer than 10 minutes, but if it is, that's a problem, because that's when my screen will go black. Love is a secret, like a bird in a shell, like a rose ere it blossom, all unseen will it dwell. Like a rose ere it blossom, like a bird in a shell. Love is a secret, all unseen will it dwell. 'Tis the kernel of fruits, the gem of all flowers, the blaze of the diamond, the moment of ours. 'Tis the star in the night's darkness, the sky in the river, the soul in man's bosom that wears it forever. Love is a secret, like a bird in a shell, like a rose ere it blossom, all unseen will it dwell. Like a rose ere it blossom, like a bird in a shell. Love is a secret, all unseen will it dwell. 'Tis a word and the dearest each language has shown. 'Tis a thought the sincerest any tongue has made known. 'Tis a flower in a basket, all bloom and perfuming. 'Tis the gem of the casket, love, beauty, and a woman. Secret, like a bird in a shell, like a rose ere it blossom, all unseen will it dwell. Like a rose ere it blossom, like a bird in a shell. Love is a secret, all unseen will it dwell.
get
Miss
that.
Hamilton is another. It's another old harp tune, Miss
Yeah.
Hamilton.
So we're playing them on our
By
accordion
someone
harps.
called Cornelius Lyon,
That's right, yes.
which I
Good
discovered by looking up bunting. He collected it.
Was he a rival of Carolyn?
No, he's a bit later.
A bit later.
Yeah, Bunting, Cornelius Lyon was later. So it's an 18th century harp tune. And then the next two are a couple of, are they Northumbrian reels?
Yeah.
Or not reels, they're,
Rand.
Well, the first one's a hit.
first one's a reel
It's a
and the
rand.
next one's a rand.
Well, it's called a reel.
Oh, hang on, which one do we... Oh, Hastings Reel, yes.
Yes.
Then
Yeah.
Morpeth Rand. I was getting the names the other way around.
Northumbrian
Yeah.
tunes. So,
So this is the first time we played this together in.
Possible
quite a
time.
long time.
Oh, we might have done it in the pub, but we didn't have the first one in front of it then.
Yeah,
we all
no.
learned it off Dave. So.
Yeah. So this is
My
a
fault.
tribute.
Nice one, gentlemen. Thank you.
Oh, that takes us back.
Yeah.
Should we finish with a set of jigs?
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. You must come back more often.